Damn.
What?
You sleepy?
Baby sleepy, baby.
Yeah, I'm tired.
You need titty. Baby need titty time.
Oh my God!
I said, you had to go old boy. You had to go old boy. You had to go old boy.
Boys are back.
Boys are back in town.
Yeah, tired and everything. Jeff, give me your winner or loser of the week, my dog.
My winner of the week is Josh Gordon, man.
He scored one.
He's got him one.
Yeah.
Keep getting them checks, Josh Gordon. Lead dog.
Lead guy.
Keep getting them checks.
He should run that league.
Yeah, he should.
Yeah, he look good.
Yeah,
We'll talk about it.
yeah. What you got, Weezy? Winner or loser of the week?
I lose of the week, man. Somehow, some way, my Valentine's Day dinner got linked to a. It got linked to a chat this weekend. It got linked to a chat. It got linked to a chat.
I literally said on here, I said...
No, I'm not saying who did it. I'm saying it got linked to a chat.
I'm just telling you. Because when we get into the show, I'm airing some people out. So that's what I'm saying. Oh, yeah. I'm letting the chopper sing today. Listen, in the Black History Month, we're going to make some Black history. Listen, all I said was, hey, cameraman, we're going to put Weezy's 12-ounce steak right here.
What 12 ounce though?
And... just so happened you asked in the group chat what the steak look like. I sent it to him.
Who? I didn't say that. I didn't ask that.
No, Locke. I said, shout out to Coach Locke. Shout out to my dog. Them boys are 18 and 12, huh?
Yeah.
Shout out to my dog. Yeah. But yeah.
So got linked out there.
They be flying on the sideline too now.
Hey, them boys go crazy, man. Shout out to my dog. Yes, sir. My winner or loser of the week is a loser, man. It's Lonzo Ball, guys.
Wait a minute.
He's still feeling discomfort in his knee. That's my loser. He's been out since January 2022, cameraman. That's a loser. We signed him a 4-year deal for $80 million. He hadn't played since January 2022. We lost. We lost. Worried about it. Godspeed to him, though. Hope for a speedy recovery, however he goes. And I want him to play basketball because he's good at basketball.
He's very good at basketball.
Good at basketball. Yeah. You guys ready to kick it off?
Let's do it.
Let's get it going.
Yes, sir.
Full Sport Press.
Yeah. No layup line, no warm-ups, no nothing. We just walking right into the stadium, get into the game. Let's do it. When the beat on, then it's on. Wearing our right jerseys on the road, cause how we feel where we roam is our home. Leaving these other podcasts null and void. The show can't miss something like Tom Shepard and corduroys. Full Sport Press, you know them boys. Jay run the point, lock for 3, and me, I crash the boards. Weezy told you that it's paid for.
Full Sport Press.
All right. Greetings and salutations. I will.
Coach is up, man.
Greetings and salutations. I would like to welcome everybody back and some of you for the first time to the Full Sport Press Podcast, the premier sports podcast for the consummate sports fan. And this is your one-stop shop for all sports-related news and topics. I am J Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
It's your boy Weezy.
Weezy, how you doing, brother?
This show's crazy, man.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
See, look, he's still talking.
Yeah, he did not.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah. Jeff, how you, brother?
I'm amazing.
Yeah, you are. Cameraman, how you doing, brother?
I'm talking. I'm good.
Let him do his thing.
My boy feeling good.
Yeah.
My boy feeling good. Yeah, he's feeling good. Damn. He wilding this week. Episode 457, we're handing out predictions for the rest of the 2022-2023 NBA season.
FSP style.
Always FSP style.
You better damn know it.
Better damn believe it.
Kick it off, your best of the week. Talk to me, my brother.
My best of the week is DeMar DeRozan. We're going to keep it in Chicago, man.
Yeah.
He was saying a minimum of 78 games need to be played. If not, the full 82 games need to be played in the regular season to be the MVP.
I can dig that.
I agree with that. Shout out to DeMar DeRozan.
I can dig it.
Yeah.
I can dig it. What you got, Weezy?
I can roll with that. My best of the week, seeing Brendan Miller, man, score career high of 41 points.
Shout out to B. Miller.
After all the speculations around his name right now, that's big time.
Yeah, man.
That's
big
big
deal.
time.
Shout out to B. Miller, 615 kid. Southside, too, Jeff. Southside kid. My best of the week is EA Sports, man. Promises Madden will be better. 2K is having a great year this year. One of the better games. FIFA is maintaining a great game every time they put out a game. Even baseball's fire. Yeah. And Madden, it's in the shitter right now. And this is the thing, the game ain't a bad game. I don't know why people shitting on Madden like that.
Because they don't put nothing extra on it. Like
That's
the
it.
franchise
Yeah,
mode in Madden
yeah.
is the worst franchise mode of all the major games.
That's true.
It's a horrible franchise.
Yeah, it is a bad franchise. It
Can't
ain't a
move,
lot.
can't relocate, can't change.
can.
You can only pick certain spots.
That's
You
true.
can't change the
That's true.
jersey, no
You can't change it,
customizations,
yeah.
none of that. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
rough.
you can do that in 2K. Shout
sure
out to
can.
2K. What you got, Weezy? Worst of the week.
My worst of the week was the whole experiment of All-Star Weekend. It was just too much.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. Yeah, we're definitely gonna talk about that. It was a lot. It was a lot.
man.
It was a tough weekend. We'll talk about it. Jeff, talk to me, man.
My worst of the week is the Realville group chat. And also shout out to DP. I know he's listening.
I know he listening.
And Animal Brown. I know he's listening too.
Man,
Apparently, Cocaine Bear is going to be an Oscar-worthy performance. And we all should stop what we're doing and go see Cocaine Flipping Bear.
I ain't watching.
J-Ho.
I ain't watching.
Cocaine Bear.
And
The bear on cocaine.
So the Bear's on cocaine,
The bear ate cocaine.
and he going crazy.
He going crazy. And it's
Is it out now?
as you hear this, Cocaine Bear is in your theaters.
I didn't
That is
know
not
that.
a plug. But yeah.
Let's go watch Cocaine Bear.
No.
I'm sure. I'm not a movie watcher.
Either.
I ain't.
I told myself I was gonna watch more movies this year.
the last movie I watched You People, and it was fire. I love You People.
I'm gonna go see Creed.
I ain't going to see Creed. No.
Yeah, I'm gonna go see Creed.
Yeah.
Well, you're not going to the movie theaters. You'll watch a movie.
No, I don't even watch movies.
I watch. Yeah, I don't watch movies.
I don't even watch movies. But this is the funny thing. I watch an 8-hour documentary, but I won't watch a 2-hour movie.
I'll watch a documentary in a heartbeat.
Yeah. I'm about to start Bill Russell, and I can't. I just can't, dog. I don't know. It's something. Maybe my attention span done got crazy. Clear me out. Worst of the week. Listen, this is Black History Month, and we have a, listen. Let me just say this with all transparency. I have not talked to Jeff about this at all. This is the thing, you know what I'm saying? He knows it's coming. It is Black History Month, and I want to shout out my homeboy. I've been knowing Jeff since he was 12 years old. 12. No, I'm going there. Yeah, since he was 12. He's 12 years old. He's 12 years old, man. I remember Jeff. Great kid, you know what I'm saying? He's a great kid, my boy, man. One of the nicest people I know. You know what I'm saying? It's probably the reason where we at now. I call him Karl Winslow because he's the nicest cop that I know. And he has a clothing line. He know it. He know it was coming. Yeah, so he has a clothing line, Weezy. Yeah. No, his clothing line is KOS, Knowledge of Self, right? Yes. Yeah, it is a clothing line.
By
Shout out
Jeff
to
Easley.
Yeah, by Jeff Easley. Yeah. I don't know who Jeff Easley is, but I know who Jeff is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's for sure. And I see everybody posting pics, you know what I'm saying? All in the videos. All in the camera.
I seen that.
You know what I'm saying?
I seen that.
You know, everybody shining. You know what I'm saying? But this is what I'm saying. Jeff is, a lot of people don't have access to the boy. You know what I'm saying?
they don't.
Jeff can call me.
Yeah, can.
Now, if I'm eating lunch or dinner, I'm gonna call you back.
That's true enough.
But Jeff has my number. Weezy, you got my number. Cameraman can call me.
Yeah.
A lot of people can't call him. Might not call him back. But Jeff is one of them people. And again, I've been knowing the boy since he was 12.
What are you trying to say? Talk to us.
I ain't got no KOS.
That's
And I see people all in the videos.
They got big boy KOS. They got big boy KOS.
Man, big. I am talking about the biggest.
For Lil
You know what I'm
Sue's
saying?
big boy
He got
KOS.
me in here saying, I want to wear the KOS in here and get them shined up. Because you know what I'm saying? If I wear it, guess what it's going to do?
Gonna go up.
Come on now. Come on, man. So what I'm saying is support my guy. I'm trying to support him. I didn't been in his DMs. Hey, let me buy one. One left. Let me get that one.
Yeah, Jeff, what's good with that one?
Jeff,
no. You're not lying. But remember, I told you somebody that already got it.
What's good with that? Why can't we get a couple t-shirts or something?
Oh, no. And what I'm trying to tell you, shout out to the line, KOS, by Jeff Easley. I don't know who Jeff Easley is, but I know who Jeff is. That's all I know.
Can I rebuttal? No. It's all good. Let's go with the show. J-Ho and Weezy. Before we get started with the first half, you guys have a yellow box of Cheerios award recipient for the listeners.
I do. This week's award recipient is the mailman, Karl Malone.
Yeah, he delivers mail. I don't know if it's anybody, boy. I ain't giving nobody the Karl Malone. Hey, that's your man. Nah, I ain't gonna do that to nobody. But one of the more bizarre All-Star Weekend experiences was the omnipresence of Karl Malone.
Yeah.
Makes sense considering Karl Malone is the Jazz all-time leading scorer, the legend, him and John Stockton. The street outside the arena bears his name, and a statue welcomes you as you walk into the doors of Vivint Arena. But here's the thing. He also impregnated a 13-year-old girl when he was a college sophomore and repeatedly refused to accept any responsibility for it, not to mention all of other terrible behavior that I'm not going to go into besides that, because I think that's just enough right there. It could be point blank period right there. The NBA asked that guy to be a judge for his dunk contest and genuinely appeared not to be happy to be there at all. The league also invited Malone to join his halftime ceremony honoring LeBron James and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as the game's all-time leading scorers 1, 2, and 3. Malone is third on their scoring list now. Yeah. It's almost enough to make the presence of John Stockton a full conspiracy theorist, fucking crazy man,
please,
and lunatic.
Please, if you get a chance, just go Google John Stockton and what he's been up to in these last 2 or 3 years. Blow your mind.
It made John Stockton look like a welcome person to these activities. So I don't understand why the NBA extended an invitation to Utah Jazz legend Karl Malone, but the NBA gets a huge, giant size yellow box with Cheerios.
Man, that Karl Malone logo with the dunk with his hand behind it. Oh, that was disgusting.
Come on, man.
Oh, that was disgusting.
Hey, I'm gonna let you take that one. Nah. We just gonna drone. We gonna bring the drone back.
You going to fight?
That yellow box. I think people start like the yellow box. Yellow box don't taste good, man.
Yeah, hey, yellow box. You know what I'm trying to. Yeah, I'm gonna bring that yellow box. We gotta bring that yellow box.
Yeah, yellow box ain't nothing.
Yellow box, but you gonna have to fight Karl Malone.
He's still in good shape.
Yeah, he's still in good shape. Just be real.
He ready to rock.
Yeah,
he is ready to rock.
Yeah.
You guys ready to get started the first half?
Let's do it.
Let's get it.
Full Sport Press.
This your boy FSP Weezy. Join us each and every Monday on all streaming platforms. And don't forget, everything is paid for.
The Revolution will be podcasted. First half, the hottest sports news of the past week, like we do each and every week here at the Full Sport Press Podcast. Before we get started, I am J Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
It's your boy Weezy. What it do?
Weezy, where can they find you on social media, my brother?
FSP_Weezy on IG. I'm at How Weezy on Twitter. Holla at me.
Holla at you, Jeff. Talk to me.
I'm Jay Easley 84 across all social media platforms.
Sure. And that link tree crazy. Support my boy. I don't know who Jeff Easley is, but I know who Jeff is. And I'm J Ho on Instagram and Twitter. You should have known that. That was too much.
It was everywhere.
It was too much. It was too much. It was too many tags.
It was a lot.
I was like, word.
That hoodie went up.
It went high.
That hoodie went up.
Yeah.
Sold out.
Yeah.
Everywhere. Can't get it.
Yeah.
Say the StockX price crazy.
Yeah,
right?
going
What
crazy.
they
I
said.
see. Hey, shout out to Jeff. And I'm J Ho on Instagram and Twitter. Let's talk on Twitter. One day, man, I'm telling you guys, we talked about pre-production. The kingdom might be open. The kingdom.
You know what,
might just be
cameraman?
open.
We need to start a countdown.
No, really.
Let's start a countdown. A daily countdown.
Relax.
For the day the kingdom is open.
Final countdown.
Okay. Y'all, and you hit the ding ding. Oh, man, y'all crazy, man. Y'all in a good mood. Let's kick the first half off some NBA talk. All-Star Weekend, has come and gone, and the festivities were about as much fun as they've been in years.
About that.
Psych. The weekend produced tons of highs and a lot of lows. We'll discuss the winners and losers of All-Star Weekend, starting with the winners. Jeff, talk to me. Give me your first winner.
I had to force myself. My first winner, I would say, would be the new drafting live.
I think
you didn't like that?
I ain't like that.
It's too long.
I ain't like that. It was too much of a production.
Yeah.
Well, they had to.
Nah, yeah, you got. I understand, but just say it for 30. Just say it's 30 minutes. They made that shit into an hour. We pick teams. Then shoot for the ball.
Yeah.
Who got ball for eye? Who you get to pick first?
Yeah.
That shit should have been 30 minutes.
Give me him.
Yeah.
They had to drum it up.
It's gonna go back to being like before because you can't do that live no more.
Yeah.
I think it helped though.
Nah,
I think it
They
helped.
didn't do the production right of it.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
That wasn't it.
I think when they get down they got to cut down on the entrances, how they introduce people. They cut that down and have them already out there. Yeah, I think it would be cool. It was kind of fun.
Mm-hmm. Give me your first winner, Weezy.
My first winner is easy, man. Slim dunk contest.
Yeah, Mac McClung. Jeff picked him.
Yeah. That boy was jumping, man.
Yeah, you don't think it had nothing to do with him being Caucasian American?
Nah.
No, I like
Mac nasty.
No, I like
that.
Mac
Yeah.
been bouncing.
Yeah.
I like the dunks he did, and he made them. Like the dunks he did, you could tell they wasn't no
first
doubt.
try.
Crazy. Yeah,
First try.
yeah, nah, for sure. All first try. Yeah. And Karl Malone is the only person that gave him 49.
Now, Lisa Leslie gave him
Lisa
49.
Leslie show.
Yeah.
It was Lisa Leslie.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have did that to Karl Malone.
Yeah, that's
Fuck
the
him, though.
one thing he didn't do.
One thing he did right. He kissed my ass, dog. I'm rolling with Mac McClung as well. He made himself a headliner, dog.
Yeah.
$106,000 to win, and he got averaged that in his total contract in the NBA's G League. So shout out to him, man. 2 career games in the NBA. Just signed that 2-way contract last week.
Keep
I
pushing,
know what
man.
that keep pushing, Mac.
Yeah.
But he left the weekend as the savior of the dunk contest, single-handedly by himself. Even got to introduce Post Malone.
Yeah. That cardigan was fly, though.
Yeah, nah, Mac
nice
put it on.
It was a nice cardigan.
Yeah, Mike
right
really put it on, for sure. Give me another winner, Jeff. You might be quiet.
Yeah,
You might be done.
I got 3 of the 4 things right. I got the Rising
You picked
Stars.
Dame.
Got the Rising Stars right.
Yeah.
I got the Utah right for the skills challenge. I didn't get the 3-point right.
Oh,
But
you
I
get
got the
3
dunk
point.
contest.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
All right. It was
That's
close
it.
enough.
It's quiet for
Close
everything
enough.
else.
Yeah.
I got a 3-point.
You got 3 point. I knew somebody picked Dame. Yeah. What you got, Weezy? You got another winner? You quiet?
Dame Lillard.
Picking Dame.
Well, because everybody else, Dame Lillard was on a business. Like he took that serious.
Mm-hmm.
You could tell he was on a business trip there. He wanted to win that 3-point contest. You could tell from the very beginning that he wasn't out there not playing.
Mm-hmm.
He wanted to win that one.
Yeah. Yeah. Another winner for me is Jose Alvarado.
That's true.
The Rising Stars Challenge never really. It's Luther Curl. They ain't never really figured that out, especially that skills contest. I'm gonna talk about that too. But Jose Alvarado made a way of making that interesting.
Yeah.
Like I watched the celebrity game and cut that shit off.
Quickly.
It was really bad basketball.
Quickly.
But he made, which you look at the Rising Stars Challenge, it's more of an entree to the main dish, man. And he put on for New York. He put on for Georgia Tech. He put on for the Pelicans.
Game winner.
Peak. Yeah, shout out to Peak.
He is a peak
He a
athlete.
peak athlete.
Yeah.
That ain't nothing. But yeah, getting MVP. Shout out to Jose Alvarado. Grand Theft Alvarado.
Grand Theft Alvarado.
Yeah. Moving on to the losers, Weezy. Talk to me. Give me your first loser.
My first loser is Julius Randle.
Okay. Yeah.
If you're gonna be in a 3-point, hit a shot, bro.
Make
I
one.
promise you I could have did what he did.
Nah, y'all, nah.
I
10.
promise you.
10. I'm be real. We can get 10. We can go TSU right now and put them racks out there. It's hard to hit 10 threes. I'm telling you, he hit 10. He might. You can't hit 10.
He hit 10.
He hit 10 points. He got 10
Also a
points.
professional.
I'm gonna hit 10 points,
And
bro.
decide to go out there.
On me, you can't do that.
Set it up.
You
I'm gonna
set
hit 10
that up
points.
with
I
the
promise
cameraman.
you.
On me, you can't do that. 10?
10?
I promise you I'm gonna hit 10. Out of 5 racks,
Just walking up. No warm up or nothing. Just walking up. You got 10 in you.
he warmed up. He shot around.
Now, he said he just walked up.
He
He
said
said he
what?
wasn't
That-
even
it
prepared
showed.
for it.
It showed.
It showed. It did. Yeah, he ain't got 10. 10 is
Yeah, he
difficult.
crazy
What you
as
got,
hell.
Jeff?
Let's see. My first loser.
Mm-hmm.
Whew, Afro Beats is a halftime.
It wasn't that bad.
Let me finish.
And that was my.
Let me finish.
I
In
second that.
Utah,
That's
they
okay.
had no idea what was going on. Was the performance great? Yes, I love Burna Boy. I love Tim's.
Yeah.
Putting that,
You got it. Yeah.
you can't put that
You can't
in
do
Salt
that.
Lake.
But this is the piece that you cannot buy, though.
yeah.
This
This
is the
is the
piece
piece that you cannot buy.
That's it is the piece.
I mean, if they're gonna do that, they
It's not in Utah, though. That's the whitest city in the NBA.
like that. And if you're gonna do Afro beats,
Yeah.
throw some like NFL do have throw some old school in there. Throw some Wayne Wonder, some Sean Paul, something in
There's
there.
somebody.
Yeah, mix it up.
Dear Julie, something special, really and truly. Take good care of me, like it's a duty. I can ride by my side, night and day.
Pump the rubber.
Find the river made it. That's going up. Oh my god.
My loser, man, is the slam dunk contest. Woo.
Dang.
Yeah, man.
You didn't like it?
Nah, man. When the winner of the marquee event ain't played 25 minutes in the NBA, it's time to
What you
start.
knew he was there for, Jay?
Nah, bro. It'd be better off, guys. Dead ass. Get some guys from YouTube, Instagram. Have your all stars as the stick one person to each of those. You know what I'm saying?
the coach.
And then the judges will be, legends, people that won slam dunk contests. And bro, let's just highlight some people that won't get that chance, that type of light, because man, it was bad.
Mac might
man.
have showed the way for that.
Come on,
The
man.
NBA got to pay. Let's make $1 million for the winner.
Nah, 100,000 is enough, man. 100,000 for those guys to find the best dunkers from around the world, no matter if they play professionally or not. I already literally forgot who won, who came in second place for Mac McClung.
But
I don't even remember.
That's LeBron's fault. LeBron ruined that.
LeBron won the NBA.
He ruined the dunk
because he didn't do it.
He's the first superstar to say, I'm not doing
First
it.
superstar didn't do it.
Kobe did it. Jordan did it.
Yeah.
Vince did it.
Vince did it.
He the first one to say, I'm not doing it. And that makes John all them
athletic.
Yeah.
Steve Francis did it.
I don't think they were gonna pay him.
Did they? Were they gonna pay him enough?
No, they weren't gonna pay him.
Man.
What you mean? They paid everybody else? What you mean?
That was a controversy.
Nah, that was
he-
enough.
No, the
money.
controversy was they wanted him to do it his rookie year, and the only year he didn't make the All-Star game was his rookie year. And that's what he was pissed
That's
off about.
ridiculous.
Yeah, but he could have did it.
Yeah. Give me another loser, Weezy. Talk to me.
No, I had Afro Beats.
That was it. Afrobeat.
Afrobeats.
Yeah, Wayne won.
I need a little bit more in that.
Yeah, what you got, Joe?
Adam Silver,
Yeah,
come to
you
the
gotta
table.
listen.
Come to the table.
He gotta listen.
Talk about this. Man.
Yeah.
I know every city got to get their turn.
Yeah,
Let's not ever go back to Utah.
man.
They showed that crowd. They showed the outside view of the crowd when Afro Beats was happening. They didn't know what was going on.
He's mad
I
about
promise
the
you, I promise you they would have been off bringing it here. I promise you they would have been bringing
Even
it here.
more so than that, at this point, this was the first time to me of the 5 years they've done the draft the team thing that the game wasn't competitive at least.
It wasn't a competitive
but
game.
they've got to do something.
Yeah.
But that was a layup line, dog.
Yeah, that was bad.
I turned to the XFL. We're gonna talk about that in a minute. I turned off the All Star game to watch the
Yeah.
Me
XFL
too. Me too, Jeff. I watched
and
it.
was not mad about it.
Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't. It was a bad display of basketball,
From the
especially in that All Star game.
Yeah.
It was bad. Yeah.
I honestly think the NBA has to, like, you know how preseason they go to they play a game in a city that's not that doesn't have the NBA.
Yeah.
They also needs a game to go to at least go to a city that doesn't have it.
Well, that's how you test this market and see if somebody can do an expansion team. It's smart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Sometimes they do that.
Yeah,
Eesh. Yeah. Because they had. And they
You
had
can't
it
go
in
back to Vegas.
Yeah. Vegas.
Yeah, Vegas.
Yeah,
They
Vegas
don't even bring up. I know.
Yeah.
They don't even bring up that Vegas shit no more.
What happened in Vegas?
Well, everything
Ooh,
happened.
boy, we'll talk about that off.
Yeah, everything happened in Vegas. My last lose, and then we'll get out of here. The skills challenge. Bless the hard. Let's stay hard. They trying to make that interesting. It is not. It's a damn obstacle course. It's damn guts. What's the shit that used to be on Nickelodeon? American Gladiators and shit, man. Nah, man. If the leagues want to carry that forward, you gotta figure out ways to maybe just incorporate all rookies because those guys didn't want to be out there.
Yeah.
They showed that they didn't want to be out there, and they were like, "Man, we got to roll out here and do it."
Yeah.
All of it. If it's a rookie, it's relatively new to them. They still just want to be highlighted.
Yeah.
Man, get them guys out there. Team with Jay Ivey, Jabari Smith, Paolo Banchero. That would have been a little bit more of an exciting time than watching some of these guys that just didn't want to be out of there. It was bad. It was bad to watch. It was a bad display. This was the worst All-Star weekend in years.
Yeah.
From celebrity game to All-Star Friday night to All-Star Saturday night and then on the game. Absolutely just a terrible weekend. That was the worst celebrity game I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, no, I ain't even get a shot.
That was a bad display of men.
I didn't get a
Like
shot.
I didn't even, and I'm telling you,
I
it
didn't
was a
get a
terrible representation. Shout out to D Black. We talked about that. It was like, man, bro, like why are people even like what?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
come on, bro. Like people are shooting basketballs like
Yeah.
children.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it was bad. Like how you shoot basketball like that?
It was.
No,
Yeah.
this boy form was like this.
Yeah.
Look at that. How you shoot a basketball like that? Harmony shoot a basketball like that.
And
Come on,
then-
man.
This is my last one.
Yeah, we gone.
They got to figure out. I get it. Votes matter. I got it. You got to reward players for having great years, but you got to get your stars in these games. James Harden got to be there. Trey Young got it. These guys have a flair for the game.
They got shoes.
and
bro.
they got showmanship.
No, they have literal signature
Well,
shoes.
yeah, that
You
too.
got to get those guys
You got to
out
figure
there.
out because
That's true too.
a lot of those guys. Like I love Jokic. Jokic don't ever need to be in the All-Star game again. He can make it. Just sit him on the bench.
Yeah,
Him and Sabonis. Just let them sit over there on the
He's
bench.
slowing it up.
They don't
Yeah,
need to
them
play
boys-
out there, man.
Them boys slowing it up. Utah was so bad. KD didn't even show up. Steph Curry didn't even show up. LeBron got there.
Saturday.
No,
They say
he got
Sunday.
there Sunday morning
That's tough. They got up out of there.
and left.
I don't blame him though.
Yeah.
All right.
It says only 4 million viewers for that whole thing. For that All-Star game Sunday.
I can see it. It was
Yeah,
bad.
it's bad.
It's bad. Women ratings are up this year. Anyway, moving on. Speaking of ratings, maybe third time's a charm, cameraman, because the XFL.
No, you didn't say that right. You didn't say that
My
right.
bad, Weezy. Give it to us.
The XFL.
Returned under new leadership of Danny Garcia and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Over the weekend, you saw some players you may have been used to from your college heydays and from maybe your favorite teams, and some NFL castaways that are finding footing in the XFL. So, Weezy, Did you check it out? And what'd you think about it if you did check it out?
I checked it out. I'm proud of XFL for coming through. It looks like they're gonna finish that league. They got the marketing and everything's there. Two things I don't like. You gotta get the big uglies right.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta get some. You gotta get some. Your O line because the quarterbacks are getting killed.
They're getting killed. That's been the problem in the XFL, the USFL.
The skill positions, everything that everybody's that's regular, but
Yeah.
you got if not, the quarterback's gonna get killed.
Yeah.
And then what I don't like is, and I hope the NFL doesn't steal this.
They gonna steal it.
You can hear the play calling from you can actually hear the offense coordinator call the play.
Yeah.
That ain't nothing.
That's from the original XFL too. They had that one from the original one. Yeah. They kept that one. Yeah. J-Ho.
What would you guys think as far as a success? What would equate success for this league?
Finish it.
Yeah.
To me, finally finish a season and get a I know this is technically the third time they started it.
Yeah.
But finish this year and come back next year.
Okay, so that would equal success.
And long term success is to eliminate the USFL and merge those two together.
Now, and that was my point. The USFL has a year's head start.
Yeah.
So they're coming back for their second year. I think success, like Weezy and you mentioned, Jeff, it has to be more than a year. Mm-hmm. Has to show a place where it can be a farm system. Every major sport has a farm system other than hockey. But like most of these, you have a farm system. You have a place where guys can go and work on their shit and get better at whatever they're lacking. And then they can get promoted up to the big league. Every spot. If you look at the G League, where it used to be formerly the developmental league, some of the best players in the NBA played in that system. And they got better and worked on their shit, and they're perennial all-stars, some Hall of Famers, you know? So, I think it needs to be successful. And in those 8 cities, I'm worried. I'm worried as far as like the longevity because we all need spring football. I love that. I love the fact that we are able to watch football, but I think that like it's just it's missing some things.
Yeah, and they're going to need help from the NFL.
You're damn right.
Whichever one of them leagues has the right connection to the NFL is going to win because that can be the practice squad. The practice squad players in the NFL play in this league.
Yep,
it's a 10 time better league. I
That's
promise
true.
you.
Practice leagues
the practice squad players that don't play in this league. It's watchable football.
I agree with that.
It's watchable football.
So I like the idea of just having to be a practice player. You can also play in the XFL. That would be fine because USFL is making those guys sign 2-year contracts, so they can't even play in the XFL.
Yeah. And that's the thing. So they're going to me, business is going to speak up for everything. And those two leagues they're competing against each other.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So the to me, the XFL is doing enough. They always say in business, you either got to be just like the top dog or you got to do enough to differentiate yourself from the top dog.
Heard you.
The XFL does enough to me where it's still football, but they change enough rules to where you're like, that kickoff looks a little weird, but I like it. Oh, they actually reviewing the play with the guy right there talking while he's reviewing the play. And the referee just waiting for him to tell him what to do. That's different. They got to figure out how to that slows the game down. So they got to figure out how to change that. They got to speed up a little bit. Yeah. But to me, I think this league is different enough to where it's going to draw enough eyes in because football is the biggest sport we got, biggest sport in America. Yeah. It's going to be enough people that will watch minor league football on regular TV or even like small like they had a game on FX on Thursday night. Yeah. You know what I mean? There's enough people that'll watch that. They got it.
And the NFL's gonna steal some. I just don't know which. I don't know if it's gonna be. I don't know if it's gonna be. You can get a 4-point like the 1, 2, 3.
Nah, they ain't gonna do that.
Or the kickoff thing. They're gonna steal something though.
It'll be something. Yeah, they always do. All right, speaking of the NFL, before we start with halftime, let's talk a new coach. Eric Bienemy was announced as the Washington Commanders' new offensive coordinator on Saturday night as he joins the franchise under head coach Ron Rivera. It's a strange move on the face of it to go from the offensive coordinator winning the Super Bowl and also working with Patrick Mahomes to go to the struggling Commanders and work with an unproven Sam Howell. Usually an offensive coordinator who has impressed in his role for years like Bienemy has will be given the opportunity to be a head coach 10 times by now. We'll kick things off with you, Weezy. It's a lateral move for EB.
Yeah, I mean, if this is his power move, he it's a hell of a power move because this move right here, he can go from like my daddy say, he can go from sugar to shit because he gonna go from the glory days to this offense. If this offense still gonna struggle, he's never gonna be considered an offensive coordinator again.
It's true. Yeah. Well, I think he'll always get an offensive coordinator job.
Well, not whether
the
a head coach
job.
Yeah, but it's a wait and see move for me. I think the NFL was telling us that he's not calling plays. He's not a head coach, and they literally made him take another offensive coordinator job to get a head coach.
Yeah.
I don't think this one had nothing to do with the black or white.
What you got, Jeff?
Oh boy, you threw a hoop
don't.
right there. I disagree. Yeah, I definitely think it does. But I think it has more so to do with black and white, but it has something to do with how leadership is viewed from one person to the next.
Mm-hmm.
You got somebody like Shady McCoy coming out saying the way he talked to me as a coach was not a head coach. I'm like, you wouldn't have said that to Doug McDermott or,
That's true, Jeff.
or
I ain't
you know what I'm saying? Like that's the part that bothered me the most out of anything. Like, so you telling me a coach that's telling you that as your career winds down, you just don't have it. You don't want to hear. Nobody wants to hear that. But you get out there on your platform, which is a solid show. The I Am Athlete is a solid show. I think that's what he's on, right? And he's on Fox.
He's on Fox.
And he's on Fox.
He said
too.
that on Fox.
Yeah, he did say it on Fox. You're absolutely right. And you get out there and say that on your platform to down this person. Is and we always say this is what we do. You know what I'm saying? And that's messed up. Because that right there, just him alone saying something like that, because that's been whispered about from different players as well, and that's why he didn't get no other job.
It's hard for running backs to even get mentioned for a head coach. I think the only running back that's ever been a head coach is Anthony Lynn, used to be the head coach for the Chargers a couple of years back. So yeah, I didn't even look at it like that. Yeah, that's a good point. But the fact that he left the Chiefs for anything other than a head coaching gig is an embarrassment for the entire NFL. I think that's insane, man. This man's interviewed for 5 head coaching jobs from 2019 all the way up into this year, and he has just been able to maintain and keep that same job in Kansas City, and I think that's unfair. I get the Big Red call those plays. I told y'all 10 million times the reason that he ain't got that job is because Big Red is viewed as the best offensive coordinator to ever been in the game, minus Bill Walsh or somebody else like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm agreeing with you that Andy Reid calls great plays, but then the championship Super Bowl winning play, they dialed up 3 times, that was a Bienemy play.
Yeah.
Bienemy found that play from week 4 against the Jackson.
I hope so.
See what I'm saying?
That's just one play. That's just one play, Jeff.
If that's the case, though, he would have got that gig, though.
No. I think I hear you.
Yeah.
And yes, I understand it's just one play that they scored on 3 times. Well, scored on twice and would have scored on 3 times. That's how they won the game. So that's a hell of a one play. And I get what you're saying, but I'm not going to minimize that one play. But also to say that this guy is more than Andy Reid calling those plays, because we've seen offensive coordinators do less.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
And do less and get gigs.
Oh, yeah. Get gigs.
You're not a Super Bowl winning coordinator. Hell, it's the Philadelphia Eagles, all their coordinators are gone, and they lost.
Yeah.
They lost.
But most of those, I think it has something to do with running backs too, because those guys are quarterbacks that you were talking about, like Ken Dorsey. He's going to get a job soon.
Yeah, but those coordinators was in complete control of the play calling.
We don't know that.
Yes, we do.
We don't know.
Yeah. Here's the thing, though. Andy Reid isn't leaving anytime soon.
True.
And I think that he was kind of holding out to the fact that maybe Andy Reid leaves and he's ushered into that job. So he had to make that move. If he ever wants to be a coach, he has to get out of the shadow of Big Red. There's no question about that. But in Washington, he'll get to call all the offensive snaps. He's on a defensive guy. Ron Rivera only worries about defense. He will be the associate head coach there. So he'll have 100% of a chance to get this going. Now, is he in a shitty situation?
That's
Absolutely. Absolutely. He's 53 years old, but this is the only move that he can make, Jeff. He's 53 years old. And this is the thing. There weren't any other OC jobs open that he really wanted. You take the Houston job, you don't even have a quarterback there.
Who your quarterback with the Commandos?
Here's the thing. There's a ton of them open. There's a ton of them open before that.
Man, he not to the point where he could get in there and do what he wants to do, and that's to be calling all of the plays. That's what he wants.
If the Titans knew he was going to do that, I think the Titans would have waited.
No, bro.
Titans would have waited.
I think Eric Bienemy has earned the right to be a head coach for all of that situation because, like Jeff mentioned, people that have gotten those chances that accomplish a lot less than what he did.
What I'm saying about weighted Weezy, I'm saying the Titans hired their offensive coordinator already, right? What I'm saying is if they knew Eric Bienemy would have taken the offensive coordinator's job, they would have waited until they could interview him, and then they would have hired him. Titans would have hired Eric Bienemy. Whoever y'all hired ain't Eric Bienemy. Whoever y'all hired. I don't even remember who it was.
Yeah. Oh, no. I root for EB, man. I hope he does well. I hope he turns Sam Howell into Patrick Mahomes. Let's see what he can do. You guys ready to get started with halftime?
Your face when you said that
That
was
ain't
like,
Sam Howell.
yeah, that was rough.
That's Carson Wentz.
Now make sure you check us out on Anchor, iTunes, Facebook, IG, Google Play, Stitcher, Spotify, Beyond Pod, and of course, YouTube. To catch up on the full archive of past episodes of FSP, how do you do that? Just search Full Sport Press Podcast.
Halftime, we are back with FSP's NBA Power Rankings. I don't think, Jeff, you have a player of the week this week.
Well, I'm going to do MVP front runner of the year. Coming out of the All-Star break.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. All right, let's get going. We're going to do the League Pass Legend of the season coming out of All-Star break.
Snuck that motherfucker in, boy.
I'm doing it every year.
Hey,
I've been consistent with it, though. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? The Oklahoma City Thunder. This team has overachieved all year. So if you're watching League Pass, you want to see SGA. You want to see Giddy. You want to see the rest of those when they're healthy. You want to see those guys play. You want to see them against LeBron spoil the career, score and breaking record game. Shout out to Oklahoma City Thunder, man. In the playing game as we speak. Number 5, young team. Everything my Hawks should be. The Cleveland Cavaliers. Best backcourt in basketball. Every night.
That's not the best backcourt.
Shit. Who you got better than them? Who got better than them?
DeJounte Murray and Trae Young better.
I'm a Hawks guy. They have underperformed.
No, Trae Young's better than Darius. And then Donovan Mitchell, DeJounte Murray better than Donovan
Are they
Mitchell.
playing better?
They're
right
not
now?
playing better.
They're not playing better, though. You
That's
just
all I'm
said the
talking
best.
about. That's how I'm talking about.
I said the best. That's an argument.
Let him do his thing.
No, it is an argument. It should have been an argument. I said in the beginning of the season. I said in the beginning of the season that playoff matchup would be must see TV. That's what I said. So yeah. So
You talking over more than I am.
All right.
What you talking about?
number 4. Joel Embiid looks unstoppable, and James Harden looks like James Harden we didn't think still existed, especially with the headband on. The Philadelphia 76ers are number 4 team in the NBA coming out of All-Star break. Number 3, number 1 seed in the West, Michael Porter Jr. quietly has figured out how to play into deserving that contract. Number 3 team is the Denver Nuggets. Consistency. Number 1 team, start to finish. After New Orleans fell off when my guy Zion took his sabbatical. Whenever you're ready, Zion. Take your time. We want you here. But whenever you're ready, man, we can use you in the NBA right now.
Yeah, he said he ain't go to Cabo like everybody else. He went to camp.
Whatever. I hope it wasn't
27 and 8, you know.
Yeah, 27 and 8 every night. When he out there.
Yeah.
We got dog, man. All right, number 2. Longest win as of right now. They on the 12-game winning streak. Giannis' injury is a little scary coming out of the All-Star break. Middleton's coming back. Drew Holiday's playing like an All-Star. They're 10 years removed from his first All-Star game. The Milwaukee Bucks at number 2. And number 1 team in the NBA right now, deepest team in the league, no question, talented at each and every position, young coach, the Boston Celtics.
They rolling.
They are rolling.
They rolling.
No matter who they put out there, they got somebody for you.
Celtics in 6.
I ain't mad at it. And the MVP front runner of the year so far is very close between Joel Embiid and Giannis Antetokounmpo. But right now,
okay.
Yeah, but right now, those 2 players will be in the hunt. But right now, number 1 team in the West, better stats than his previous MVP years, and the only All-Star on the number 1 seed in the West, Nikola Jokic.
He don't even play on the other side of the ball, bro.
I didn't say he's gonna win MVP. I said right now, in every metric, every way you look at the MVP,
Jason Tatum?
He ain't nowhere. He ain't not on MVP list. Not at all.
Should
Find
be.
me one.
He
Find me
on
one.
MVP.
He in top 5, but he ain't 1, 2, or 3.
Okay.
Exactly. 1, 2, or 3 is Jokic, Embiid, Antetokounmpo.
My bad, Jim. I got drunk on the J Kool-Aid. My bad.
Yeah. 1, 2, and 3 is Jokic, Embiid,
Antetokounmpo. Up and
Antetokounmpo.
down.
Now, me personally, at the end of the year, Embiid gets.
What I got on?
I wasn't finna say nothing. I ain't worried about that. Nigga.
What you finna say? Say it.
Yeah. You guys ready to get started the second half?
Let's do it.
Let's get
Say
it.
it.
Got merch on.
For sure.
Full Sport Press Podcast.com. Get your merch, get your hats, get your hoodies, get your t-shirts, get your long sleeve tees. We got you covered, man. We got you covered. More stuff on the way. Always tell a friend to tell a friend that we are
Second half, we are back with predictions for the rest of the 2022-2023 NBA season. Before we get started, I am J Ho.
It's your boy Big Jeff.
It's your boy Weezy. What did it do?
Cameraman with just over 20-ish games to go before the 2023 regular season comes to an end. There's plenty to keep an eye on, so much more as far as activity at the trade deadline and some extremely close playoff races that Jeff talks about every week. One team is 5.5 games out of first place, guys. That's just It's time to take a look at 10 spicy predictions as the 2023 NBA season enters its final stretch. The first question we have, Jeff, talk to me. What is that?
Jay, the first question is, what is the team to watch out for in the second half?
Let's go, Weezy. Give me your team to look out for.
This is easy. It's the Los Angeles Lakers.
Okay. Okay, let's see it.
What?
Hey, man.
No, we gotta watch out for them. They made the crucial move. LeBron made the moves. He made the moves that he wanted. They kept AD. They didn't trade AD.
Mm-hmm.
Now they gotta make this play-in game.
Yeah, Lakers got a good team, y'all. They do got a good team.
No question.
They won last night, right?
And prediction right here.
No step forward.
The Lakers. I said DeJounte. I'm worried about my daughter. That's my boy, D5.
D'Angelo Russell.
D'Angelo Russell just rolled his ankle.
Yeah.
Johnny Wall to the Los Angeles Lakers. Talk to me.
Only thing why I say that may not happen is because they said he didn't need the MRI. So he may just miss tonight.
Yeah, it's just day to day.
He may just miss one game.
I hope
Johnny Wall to the Lakers.
I hope John Wall does go to the Lakers.
Me too.
It's dope.
Clutch rules the world.
Clutch rules the world.
He's a clutch
Yeah,
guy.
Big clutch. Yeah, he definitely clutch.
Big
guy.
clutch.
Yeah.
All right, talk to me, Jeff.
All right, so my team, I think you need to look out for in the second half is two-parter here.
Mm-hmm.
If Zion gets healthy, look out for the Pelicans to rebound if he gets healthy.
Mm-hmm.
If not, he's going to make me regret this because he always makes me regret it. The Clippers.
Oh, God, no.
Not Russ, not because of Russ, because of healthy Kawhi and PG.
Healthy Kawhi?
Healthy-ish, but
Yeah,
PG.
Mm-hmm.
PG.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, PG don't make me regret saying that.
Hey, man.
But PG gonna make me regret saying that. But PG-13, man, all-star.
Cameraman, he looks worried for you.
Ain't no getting. His body's long in the dude.
His body been long.
Yeah, Paul.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Body been long?
Paul. You want to think about it one more time?
Yeah, we got to. I got to kind of pause for this.
Yeah, 22nd time out, we can get one. All right. My pick is the New York Knicks. They currently sit at 6 in the East since December 4th. 5th overall in offense and defense, getting a stingy guy like Mitchell Robinson back in the lineup after his thumb surgery. Since adding Josh Hart on that team, he's averaging 17 points. So you replace Cam Reddish with 0 points to a guy that averages 17 since he's been there. He's going to low end, going to get 11 to 12, and he plays all three levels, capable playmaker, and he plays defense. I don't think they'll catch Cleveland for that 4th seed, but they should overtake Brooklyn to settle in at 5th. No team wants to face the Knicks if they're at full strength. The way that Jalen Brunson's playing, Julius Randle. Now you have the hot Josh Hart. Shout out to the Knicks. Yeah. Nah, get out of here, man. What's the next question, Jeff?
Jay, question 2 is the team that will drop off the most after All-Star break.
Weezy, talk to me.
The West is hot, man. So I think it's the Memphis Grizzlies.
You ain't wrong.
I think it's Memphis Grizzlies. I think Ja put a target on his back.
You're wrong.
Saying we good on it. We good out here in the West. So I mean, he put a target on. They're not hunting anymore. They're the hunted. You know what I'm saying? So I think the Memphis Grizzlies.
Here's why I agree with Weezy. Because Ja's Ja.
Yeah.
But man, they play so loose.
Mm-hmm.
They remind me, this is no disrespect and not comparison, but they remind me of how Golden State will play when they get laps. Because Golden State talented, during their championship run, they were more talented than everybody. Yeah. But there were times where Steph would get a little loose with the ball.
Yeah, he do.
You know what I'm saying? Just no disrespect. You know what I mean? He would get a little loose with the ball.
Yeah.
And that's what Memphis reminds me of, because they're so good of a unit, of a core of a team. Sometimes Jaren Jackson Jr. takes some shots. I'm like, dog, you don't need to take this shot. Like that, nah. Yeah. And that's the scary part to me, is that they don't have an adult.
Yeah.
Steven Adams is the adult, and he's more of the enforcer on the team. They need an adult.
Yeah, and that's why they were trying to get guys in.
Yeah.
They tried to get OG Anunoby,
Yeah.
Mikal Bridges, and nobody took those 3 or 4 first-round picks they was dangling around.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, my pick is the Brooklyn Nets. Mikal Bridges isn't going to score 45 every night, guys. They'll come out to break 10 games over 500, likely need that cushion because they lead the 6-seeded Knicks by maybe 2 games right now as we record this. 7 seed by 2.5 games. They'll still make the playoffs. They'll no longer be anyone's conversation, clearly, to be a factor once they get there. So Brooklyn is the team that I would see to fall off. Not named the Utah Jazz, because the Jazz are going to fall off too. But Laurie had 43 the other night. He going crazy.
Shout out to my dog going crazy out there.
What we got next, Jeff?
All-star starter, Laurie Marketing.
He was
He
a
was a
replacement.
starter.
He was a replacement starter.
But he was a starter.
But he was a replacement starter. Well deserved, though.
There we
He
go.
replaced your guy.
Zion.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he was a starter.
Yeah, who went to fat camp.
Okay. All right. Question 3. Kevin Durant's time in Phoenix this season. This season will result in
Jeff, right back to you.
a Western Conference Finals appearance. That's it.
Yep.
Or the loss.
Western Conference Finals.
Appearance and a loss.
Not a finals. So what's
A loss.
And a loss.
Conference Finals.
What was it? Eastern Conference, motherfucker? Like what? You
you said they're going to
fourth
the finals?
Anyway, you want to speak on exactly who they'll face off in the Western Conference Finals?
I'll say that.
Save it.
I'll
Okay.
save it.
All right. Weezy?
It will end in a playoff, just a playoff win, just a playoff series win.
So they're getting beaten in the second round?
Yeah, maybe.
Wow. No.
I mean, I don't know if they could put it together in 20 games.
No.
Kevin Durant, he ain't played in what?
No. Kevin Durant he's been ready to play for 2 weeks. He was just getting to a point where he was at 100%. He's going to kill on Sunday. I'm telling you. He'll go play 25 minutes, start off limited minutes. Y'all crazy. This season will result in a finals run, guys. There's no team in the West that can beat them. Not one.
So they win the championship?
The combo of KD, Devin Booker, CP at an older age, DeAndre Ayton. They got the flamethrower Terrence Ross there. They got some pieces, guys.
They got pieces.
Crazy. I think they'll haul down the Kings, maybe even the Grizzlies.
Yeah.
I think they'll get healthy May, June, man. That's when they're trying to get 100% healthy. I got the Celtics in 6, but I got them going to the finals. But this is not the year for the championship.
No, it's not. It's not the year for a championship appearance.
Yeah. No, it's the
Next
year
year's the year for the
appearance.
championship.
Oh, they're going to be there.
Yeah.
Oh, they're going to be there.
All right, go on to question 4.
Next question, Jeff.
Kyrie Irving's time in Dallas this season, the season he's going to be there, will result in
1,000%. What you got, Weezy?
One playoff series.
Yeah.
I mean,
Weezy on this game today, baby.
here's the thing with this. There's no defense on this team.
Absolutely not.
I promise you, no. It's a celebrity game every day. For
I've
them.
been trying to tell y'all, somebody got to play defense. There shouldn't be a first team all defensive team this year. Should start the second team.
And see, and here's the thing with Kyrie. Kyrie's not auditioning to play for this team
He don't
long
care.
term.
Oh, he's out there.
Yeah, he just want to get he want to get out of Brooklyn and see what somebody gonna throw some money at him next year.
Yeah.
That's it. And Luka,
Poor Luka.
they ain't gonna pass the ball.
Poor Luka.
They ain't gonna pass the ball.
They'll be fine.
I said free Luka to start the season, and you laughed at me, ho.
Yeah, I did. I did.
This will result in a very fun first round playoff matchup.
Mm-hmm.
A loss for them, though.
For sure.
But very fun 6 to 7 games, whoever they play.
Okay.
But that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. It's over and done with.
Yeah.
I have the Mavericks missing the entire playoffs, guys. You add one of the most talented players in NBA history alongside one of the more talented players that we've seen in recent years, and you take away absolute all of the defense. Your best defender on that team is Dorian Finney-Smith, one of the best wing defenders in the entire NBA. You let him go, and then you don't even bring back anybody to replace him. You don't go get Matisse Thybulle. You don't get Jay Crowder. And that Luka, Kyrie Irving duo gave up 133 points both games. Like, there's no defense being played. It's all offense. You're just outscoring people. They're not in a spot when he came there. They're 2 or 3. No, they were 6, 7, 8 seeds, something like that. That's sitting, man, right there where they're at. Just 2 games above 500. Like as we record this podcast, that's a tough situation with the Lakers getting healthy. The Suns are getting healthy. Warriors are gonna make a run if Steph gets into a situation where he gets back
That's
in
a big
time.
if right there.
Come on, man. Now it's overwhelming fear in Dallas that he's not coming back, and there's no way he comes back if they lose in the first round or if they don't even make the playoffs. So, no, I don't see them even making the playoffs.
I got it. No.
All right, next question, Joe.
All right. Russell Westbrook's impact in Los Angeles for, I should say, the Los Angeles Clippers will be
Back to you, Jefferson man.
This year,
This season.
this season only.
This season.
This is only this season. This is only this season. Westbrook's impact. They will be a 7-game second round loss for the Clippers. So
Okay.
they will make it to the second round of
Ain't
playoffs
bad.
and losing 7 games.
There you go. Okay.
Or the other team.
Okay.
Yeah.
What you got, Weezy? How you feel about Russ?
It would be very interesting because he'll be okay with the Clippers because the Clippers is veteran loaded.
Yeah, they
If he come in and just play his role, I think it'll be fine.
Yeah.
If he respects Ty Lue,
And I think he respects
he do that. Yeah,
he
he'll
respects
do
Ty
that.
Lue. That's Kawhi gonna do his thing. PG gonna do it. All you gotta do is come in and just be cool.
And the thing about Russ is he's going to be there every night.
Yeah,
Yeah.
When Kawhi needs a game, Paul needs a game, Russ going to still be there to play.
Yeah.
he's still in LA.
Yeah.
And, you know him and PG are best friends, right?
Yeah, that's his man. That's the reason he's there. Yeah. My prediction, Russell Westbrook's impact, the Los Angeles Clippers will be the same as the Los Angeles Lakers. He orchestrated a trade, sign and trade, release and trade, however the hell that happened. PG wanted him there, just like LeBron did. And Russell Westbrook, this is the thing. And me and Russ, we had
I worked it out.
We worked it
I
out.
worked it out.
And I've been solid with Russ. I've been solid. But I saw him happy after losses because he played well. I would, when games that he played bad and they lost or won, his face was long.
Okay.
I didn't like that in Russ.
Well, you know what that was, though.
I know exactly what it was. And they tried everything in Los Angeles to appease Russell Westbrook. Coming back home, they did. They started him the first 6 games. He's a starter. They tried to bring him off the bench. That was his best place where I think he needs to be, but he's going to start with the Clippers. You have too many valuable role guys there, role players. You got EG, you got Norman Powell, you have Bones Highland, you still have Rob Covington, you got Terrence Mann.
Yeah.
You didn't necessarily need Russell Westbrook, but you got rid of both of your starting point guards.
That's the problem.
So you needed a viable guy, an adult.
Yeah.
Russell Westbrook is the guy, but I think it'll be the same because he's going to get out there. It's going to be times where Russ will shoot 4 for 19. He's going to shoot himself in and out of games. It's the same thing.
He won't have 19 shots with this team.
You're damn lie.
Now,
Russell Westbrook, wherever he goes, he's going to shoot the ball 15 times.
Oh, yeah, he'll have 12 to 15. He won't have 19 shots with this
I'm
team.
just saying, but he's going to have those nights, though, Jeff.
Oh, yeah, he's going to have bad shooting nights. No,
yeah,
don't just,
he's-
of course.
But that's the main thing you see about Russ. He's there. He's defending. He's playing hard. You never have to worry about that. What you do have to worry about is just his overall demeanor in certain things. And it didn't work out with the Lakers. But the way that the way that LeBron pushed to get him there, and they didn't go with Kyle Lowry and DeMar DeRozan, that ultimately was a mistake. It was.
It was, but
Yeah.
But showing how Kyle Lowry looks right now,
Yeah,
don't
but you
think
still
I
had
don't-
DeMar DeRozan.
I don't think it changes much.
Still had DeMar DeRozan.
I don't think it changes much. Because
You don't think DeMar DeRozan changes that team?
not to derail us, but let me just get this point off, and then you see what you think about this. But Beasley works because Beasley can catch and shoot.
Yeah.
Trey ball.
Yeah.
D'Angelo works because he can play the point. That's
Yeah.
Kyle Lowry. DeMar DeRozan's not a catch and shoot. He's mid-range guy.
Yeah, but he ain't
The
going to.
paint is going to be too crowded for him, AD, and LeBron.
No, because he's stopping at the mid range, too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's not going to change much. The mid-range, DeMar would have needed someone. They needed Beasley as well with DeMar DeRozan. It
Yeah.
wouldn't just work with just DeMar DeRozan.
Beasley's a great pickup, but that's why I think the
Beasley-
Lakers are fine.
That was the steal.
Yeah, that was a
Beasley
steal.
was the
Nobody's
steal.
talking about that. That's a good pickup. But yeah, now Russ, LA, it's still gonna be the same problem.
LeBron, AD, and Russ was a bad combo.
Yes,
To some,
Yeah.
not to me.
it was terrible.
I think they gave up too. We're getting derailed, but they gave up too much to get Russ because you did not have the players or the pieces to work around those 3 people. Now trading away Russ, you bring those pieces in. Now you look 10 times better.
But the Russ Westbrook trade didn't. Never mind.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
the trade didn't work. Absolutely.
Yeah, what we got next, Joe?
All right. Speaking of the Miami Heat, Kevin Love's impact on the Miami Heat this season will be.
What you got, Weezy?
Eastern Conference Finals.
That's hot.
That's a hot take.
Boy,
That's a hot
boy,
take.
you coming in, boy, you on fire. You want to put that on the board?
That's a hot
You
take.
want to put that one on the board?
That's the finals.
No.
Eastern Conference Finals.
He's not, you Weezy.
I think
look
him
at
in
me.
Boston.
Look at me. You want to put that on the board?
Hold on. They beat who?
Nah.
I think them in Boston beat Eastern
Oh,
Conference
them in Boston. Okay. Like you said, they can beat Boston.
Nah, Miami.
No, we can't put it here.
Nah, this you just did. Go ahead, speak with
I
it.
never said it.
Yeah, you damn lie.
I said put it on the board.
Yeah.
They say put it on the board.
Yeah, he did.
I
They
did.
say put it on the board.
Yeah, he did.
No, I did.
Yes,
It's
you
okay.
did.
Ask me again. I'll tell you. But
Nah,
this,
man,
don't
224.
don't force my hand. But ask me again.
Nah.
Will they? What are you saying about Miami? What is Kevin Love's impact with Miami?
I think they can go to Eastern Conference Finals.
There we go. It's on the board. The hell?
Okay. You want to speak to that, or is that just that's your hot take and it's a walk off take? It's you can walk off on that take if you want to.
Man.
I'll walk off on it.
Okay, yeah, you can walk off on that one.
Yeah,
You can walk off. That's shit.
Yeah, shit.
That's
What you got?
scorching. Sheesh.
It's hot.
Wow. God dog. Kevin Love's impact on Miami Heat will be little to nothing. little to nothing.
Ain't gonna be a lot.
We'll forget he was there. Is Jimmy Butler a bust for that team?
Yeah.
We'll forget. I love Kevin Love. I love his game. I'm not sure what he does with this team right now with this little bit of game.
Yeah. I don't see a lot. He had fallen out of the rotation over the last month.
Yeah.
He was in Cleveland for 9 years, dude. That's a long ass time. It's crazy. But they needed Heat help as far as the power forward position. They've been needing help at the power forward position since PJ Tucker left unceremoniously. And they've been searching for a guy to play the forward rebound, and that's Kevin Love. They needed that guy. Bam is the only guy to crash on the boards. He has playoff experience, still high level rebounding, and on top of that, he's a good 3-point shooter. He'll make an impact there. I just don't think that Miami team is good enough to compete, period. But I think he'll do things that's needed there, and he'll end up with the Los Angeles Lakers next year. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that ain't too much. Speaking of the Los Angeles Lakers, Jeff, talk to me. What's the next one?
Well, Jay, the next question is the Los Angeles Lakers will
This season. Right back to you.
Will lose in the play-in tournament.
Wow. Okay.
They'll make the play-in. They'll lose.
You got that on the yeah, you said the Lakers will not make this.
You put that on the board, Joe?
No, I ain't put on.
No, yeah.
I ain't put on.
You just gonna walk off on that one?
Yeah.
Now, here's why.
Okay, talk to me.
They're gonna have to. They are 3-4 since the trade deadline. Great, 3-4 since the trade deadline, and they're gonna have to exert a lot just to because I know people are saying I've been one of the main people saying it that the West is like a log jam. The Lakers have the hardest schedule remaining of all those teams in said log jam.
Always do.
Okay, all right,
But they're getting healthy though.
that's fine. They're going to have to exert a lot just to make it to postseason basketball.
Yeah.
And when I say play in tournament, it's anywhere from 6, 7, to 8. Well, or 7, 8, and 9, 10. You got to be in that run. So they can win up to the 7th seed. They still got to win their play-in game.
Well, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
Denver don't want to see them 1-8. The Denver Nuggets do not want to see the Los Angeles Lakers 1-8. I'm telling you that right now. What you got, Joe? I mean, Weezy.
I ain't worried
No,
about that.
I'm
Joe
with you.
ain't worried
I think
about
the Lakers will. I think the Lakers will make the playoffs.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Yeah, that 2-10 star is a thing of the past, man. Seemed like a lifetime ago. We talked so much shit about Rob Pelinka. He did a great job. This is the best roster that the Los Angeles Lakers have had since the Disney bubble. This is a good roster, man. There's 2 games out of the play-in tournament right now, Jeff.
I said that.
Yeah, so I'm really talking to the cameraman. Only person you got to get past is Portland and Utah. Portland and Utah. That's who we worried about. The rest of those guys.
You got
Listen to what I'm trying to tell you. The teams that you're worried about, Portland and Utah. Those guys, the rest of the guys be all right. What are you talking about? Steph is going. I ain't worried about Steph. Steph going to get there. I'm telling you, don't nobody that 7 or 8 seed, don't nobody want to see nobody playing in that play-in tournament 7 and 8 and it's the Los Angeles Lakers and the Golden State Warriors. Though nobody, one or two, want to see them, especially if it's Memphis, and especially if it's
Memphis
Denver.
won't go to
Ain't
state.
nobody worried.
Memphis won't all go to state.
Man, ain't nobody's
They won't
worried
either.
about 1 or 2.
Memphis wants everything Golden State got to offer.
Don't nobody.
That's personal.
I'm telling you now.
That's
I
personal.
ain't worried about that.
I ain't saying word about it. I ain't saying Golden State won't win.
Yeah.
I'm saying Memphis want that, though.
This is a lot of help, man. They'll make that play-in tournament and reach the playoffs and beat whoever they play 1-2. Beat the hell out of them. 5 games.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No. I'm just saying, no.
Yeah.
I said, we don't know who they play. We want no
matter.
injuries.
It don't matter.
Yeah, man. Lakers in 5.
Over Denver Nuggets. If
Man,
Denver's
they-
number 1, you got Lakers.
They're
in
going to
5.
beat the hell out of them.
Man, you got Jokic so messed up.
Bro,
You
who
got
else am I
Jokic.
worried about?
You got Jokic so messed up.
Who else am I worried about?
Jokic-
He going to get 36, 12, and
Jokic gonna
12.
have Anthony Davis on hell day.
Who in
The hellest of days.
when they play Denver,
the little person in the devil uniform hell
when
day.
boy, anytime any center sees Jokic, it's time to eat.
Yeah.
It's time to eat. I'm not worried about the
The Clippers gonna move up. Phoenix got to move up.
So that's what I'm saying. Nobody's worried about Denver or Memphis.
I hear it.
What
I
is the next
understand.
question, Jeff?
They gonna let you down. The MVP race will come down to this season. Not 3 people. Same 3 people I said. Jokic,
Mm-hmm.
Embiid, Antetokounmpo. That's it.
Yeah,
That's the race.
that's the race.
Yeah. Ain't nobody else get in that race.
Tatum gonna slide in there. Pause.
That's over.
Yeah, Tatum will get in there because Giannis ain't gonna play.
It's too much.
Giannis is gonna be hurt, bro.
If Giannis
Giannis is
missed less than a
gone.
week,
Yeah, he's
it's
gone.
too much of a team effort involved.
Tatum will be in that top 3. It's over with for Giannis. What you got?
I think Tatum and Embiid.
Tatum and Embiid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they both at the Eastern Conference, but that's what I got.
Yeah. I think the MVP race will come down to the final game of the season, guys. One guy's averaging a triple-double, not playing any defense, be the first seed in the entire conference. Then you have a guy who actually plays defense, is carrying a team with a guy that doesn't even want to be there, wants to be in Houston. And then Giannis Antetokounmpo will be hurt, so he'll be out of the race. I think it will come down to voter fatigue and people actually realizing Bill Simmons came out and was like, oh my, Jokic's ugly games are so fun to watch. And Joel Embiid in that same night had 29, 16, 6, 6, and 6. And it's like, this guy's actually playing defense on the other side of the ball. He's controlling the paint. Giannis ain't controlling, not Giannis. Nikola
Giannis controlling
Jokic,
the paint.
he is the paint. Yeah, he is the paint. He's Big Paint. That should be his nickname. Big Paint. Big Paint. Man, jump in that paint, dog. Listen, man, Joel Embiid is the most underrated player in the NBA. He should have won 2 MVPs by now, but I know what it is. I know what's going on.
I will say this. As a Jokic and Embiid guy, but definitely,
Big paint.
as a Jokic guy, original Jokic guy, one of the first of Jokic guys. These new Jokic guys are making it hard to be a Jokic guy. I will say that.
Yeah.
Y'all are making it hard to be a Jokic fan.
'cause it's cap.
Basketball Twitter's a lot. Y'all are doing a lot.
it's
Y'all
cap.
doing a lot. You gotta chill. You're making me look at y'all a little weird because it's making it something that ain't supposed to be.
Go ahead, though, Jeff Lane.
That's all I'm saying.
That's your lane.
That's all I'm saying. That's my lane. They need to chill.
Yeah,
They need to chill.
All right, next one. What we got at 9?
All righty. Let's see here. Shout out to Jokic though.
Mm-hmm. I bet.
The next NBA star to be traded will be
What you got, Weezy? Shit.
yeah.
All right.
No, it's you. Yeah, it's you, Weezy.
I'm gonna go Dame Lillard.
So, bag it out. This should be unanimous.
Out season.
Trade it.
Yeah.
Dame Lillard. Pack him up.
I mean, for his sake and for both of them, trade Dame Lillard
Yeah, please. Please.
Where does he go,
Free him.
though?
Free.
somewhere.
You know where he going.
He can't go to LA.
You know where he going. He's going to LA.
He can't. They're going to get Kyrie.
Hey, bro, Kyrie, listen. You know where Kyrie going?
Where?
You know where Kyrie going?
It's Phoenix.
Phoenix. Man, CP is gone. I think CP is gonna go play for Charlotte. He wants to play his the last couple of years back at the crib or if it's a situation, especially if they win a championship, he definitely going to Charlotte. But
Kyrie's going to Phoenix.
Yeah.
And then Dame Lillard goes.
yeah,
If Kyrie goes to Phoenix, Dame Lillard to Portland. Dame Lillard to Lakers makes sense.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Dame Lillard is gone. Did you see what Rob Pelinka did? Okay, I'm talking. Did you see what Rob Pelinka did? He actually got a guy there to help a person in their prime. Dude, Dame Lillard is back in his prime. He's back. 34 years old, playing at a high level. He might not even be 34, but he is playing at a high level. And that Joe Cronin guy, who's the GM for the Portland Trailblazers not helping this kid out. Playing some of his best basketball, and they're 12th in the West, dog. 12th. Now I understand you go and get Jeremy Grant. That was a great signing.
Man,
But
you
you-
to trade him already.
But you didn't attack anything. You just brought in Cam Reddish, Matisse Thybulle, and somebody else.
They just putting pieces out there. They really banked on Anthony.
Kevin
Simons.
Knox, dog.
I'll tell you what. I don't want a team with Kevin Knox on it. Kevin Knox is
Some
good a player as he
point,
could be.
like Weezy mentioned, Dame's patience has to run out. 11 years under multiple general managers, multiple coaches, and they just haven't been good enough to actually compete for a title.
He gave you everything he could.
He
Dame was
tried,
giving you
man.
everything he could.
Oh, he tried everything, man. So many teams have just built better, and they run into it every time in the playoffs. Get this guy a chance to play at the highest level, like KG did. When we saw KG leave,
Go to Boston.
he playing for a championship. We were like, damn, KG was cold. Dame Lillard's gonna wish that he did this 4 years ago.
4 years ago.
Dame, 4 years ago, he closing out from
That was
half.
that was a PG shot.
Come
4
on,
years
man.
ago, right? Yeah.
Ended a whole
Yeah.
team.
Yeah, he did. That team was
He
one
blew
and
up the
done
whole
because of him.
team, bro.
Team was one and damn done because of him.
And he's forced to watch these teams like bow out every year. And he could have been a part of that. Dame is gonna regret that, just like KG. KG said when he got to Boston, he said the first thing he said, man, I should have did this 4 years ago. That was the first thing he said.
Even though he won an MVP and took Minnesota to the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah. And then they didn't bring back Sam Cassell, and Latrell Sprewell said he couldn't eat off that.
Yep. Yeah. If you Kevin Garnett at that point, you're
I'm
like,
out.
yeah, I'm out.
Pack it up. Pack this shit up. All right, last one.
Last one. Weezy got the last one. Shit.
The NBA biggest offseason storyline will be
Jeff,
Kyrie Irving.
where will he land?
Where will he go? Nobody knows.
Nowhere in Dallas.
Will the earth be flat? Will he get a shoe deal?
He might go play with J. Cole played in Africa.
Yeah, he might go there. It might
go
make
play
more sense
in-
for him
Yeah.
over there.
Yeah, he might.
That's to me. That's the biggest storyline. Is where will Kyrie land? Because he's the big. I think last time I looked at the free agency list that's coming up,
He'll be the biggest
He's the
free
biggest chip.
Yeah.
That'll fall.
Yeah.
I can see. I mean, I can see that one more though, but I got the breakup of the Warriors.
That's a big storyline because that thing broke up. That thing broke up. They got to ship Clay on to wherever the hell Clay gonna go, and you go in here and get it.
And Draymond
Draymond
gone.
gone. He gonna go play for LA. Yeah.
Boy, you said everybody in LA to live and die in LA.
They going for
Live and die
Draymond
in
go for-
LA.
Draymond go to Clips for
Hey,
a
you
vet,
California
man.
love, ain't you? You California love.
Draymond to go to the Lakers for a
From
vet.
Diego
Give
to the
Lakers
Bay.
shit run.
Watch, you'll see.
You from to live and die in LA.
We just said it 3 times.
Because he's got to leave though. He's got
Yo,
to.
Draymond-
South Central love. I'm sorry.
Shit, that one wasn't even funny. The first two was though. Then the fourth one, it was just OD. But
California.
you got another one.
He's sleeping.
I'm done. I'm
Nah, go ahead.
I'm done.
Nah,
cuz. I'm done. I'm gonna get an email. I'm gonna get an email. I'm done.
Nah, for sure. Let's just go ahead.
Nah, I'm done.
You
I
give
promise
me
you.
another. Give me another California song.
I'm done.
You jukebox. Come on, man. You're a jukebox. You're a comedian. You're a zany tonight. Let's go. Let's hear it.
Oh, you call me a clown?
Nah, I just call you a funny man.
Nah.
You're a funny man. If I said you were a clown, I said you'd be at the Universal Soul Circus.
You thought about that one. You don't say nothing. You thought about it. You don't say nothing. Nah. I'm not gonna hit your hand. I'm not gonna hit you. Coffee going around.
Yeah, nah, for sure. Not too much on Weezy though.
Yeah,
not too much. Not too much on Weezy. Yeah, NBA's biggest offseason storyline will be the new collective bargaining agreement, guys. It's not as critical as the time that we saw in 2011, but a lot to be discussed this year. Load management. It's a huge thing. It's getting on my goddamn nerves.
Wow.
Because man, but a lot to be discussed this year. One and done. There's a mid-season tournament that's out there. Equity in teams. I think that's gonna be a big thing. Yeah, that's a big. That might be the biggest deal. Yeah. But future media deals, money, how it's gonna be spent. They have until March 31st to get this squared away. But I'm telling you, that collective bargaining agreement, big deal.
Yes, sir.
Huge deal.
Huge.
Yeah. So that load management issue, man. Come on, man.
They got to fix that.
They got to fix that. I bet.
sir.
Yeah, they do.
They
I
gotta
bet
fix
they do.
that.
I bet they do.
Yeah, I bet they do.
bet they do.
Yeah, sometimes it be your own people. And I just said not too much on Weezy.
He did.
If it's cut, I can't.
You know, I know, but that's what I'm saying. Not too much
up,
on
then
what
it's
you
up.
doing. What are you?
What
You watering a plant?
What you water?
What you
got going on, huh?
Mouse in the house. What's going on?
House in the house. What's down there?
I
Nah,
think
he got the humidifier.
humidifier
Oh,
probably.
okay. Humidifying the place. Humidify it then. And that is the recap of the start of the second half of the season.
Yes,
Weezy,
sir.
you're up, ain't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're gonna end our
The month of the lover.
the month of the lover. Our series of the month of the lover, first annual, but we're gonna end it with our final week of a song you would sing, you know, in the shower,
Oh, wow.
something like that. You know,
Okay.
not sing it to just sing it to yourself. What's one of your jams?
Well,
Go ahead, Jeff. You want to go or Jay?
nah, you got it, Jeff.
I got it.
You got.
All right.
I got mine.
Go ahead, Jay.
Go ahead,
There
Jay.
you go.
Go ahead, Jay.
So, if you know me, you know I was raised on. Did my backpack fall? I was raised on Boomerang. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. At one point in time, you know, it was the big key figure in my life. You know what I'm saying? See how Marcus Graham moved through a room full of vultures. You know what I'm saying? But there was a song in there by PM Dawn. I Die Without You. Yeah. Is it my time to miss you by the hand? That
was smooth.
Hey, man.
I'm with you.
You know
I'm
what I'm
with you.
saying? See, Weezy don't know nothing about that. You don't know about that PM Dawn. When you hear it, you're going to be like, oh, that's a banger. Yeah, so PM Dawn, I Die Without You. That's my one.
Yes, sir. Oh, what's a good one? Who you got, Jeff? You come back to you?
All right. So I'm gonna stay in my
Shit.
underground R&B bag.
Ah, shit.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go with "Where You Been" by Young Frank Vocals. That's my joint right now. Shout out to Frank Vocals. "Where You Been."
Both of y'all, I gotta put them on the playlist. Both of them.
Yeah. When you put that PM Dawn, you gonna be like, ooh, that PM Dawn for real.
Frank Vocals,
Hey,
"Where You
when
Been."
you cut the light off, put a little incense in the air. You gotta put an incense in
The
there.
live
PM
version,
Dawn.
though, Weezy.
Yeah, now you right. I'm giving too much sauce. Too much sauce.
The live version of the Frank Vocals, though, Weezy. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
Live version of the Frank Vocals. Yeah. "Where You Been."
All right.
All right, Jeff. That's another.
All
one.
my
Come
life.
on, man. Come on, man. What you got, Weezy?
I'm gonna cap this.
Tyrese.
He going to the hits.
Let's go.
Nah, I'm gonna go with Drew Hill, "Beauty." Hey,
That motherfucker right on. That low hanging fruit.
Hey, man,
That
right there.
Right there.
it can't
right there.
it can't be no worse than your
What's that?
could be no worse than your
Why you? If you don't remember it, your
TV
SEC
No,
tearing your ass.
the TV
up
show
right there.
list. It could be it could be no worse than your TV show.
What was my best show on there? Do you remember?
Yeah, I
Seinfeld?
Not Seinfeld.
Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Curb Your Enthusiasm, something like that. It was some more, Jeff. Get some more.
What's Al Bundy
Google
on the
them,
show?
Jeff.
What's Al Bundy on the show?
Google them. Modern Family.
Modern Family was on there.
All them. Get some more on there, Jeff. Google them.
The 3 I remember.
No, you just Google. If you Google Top Shit, Simpsons was on there.
I ain't never watched it. But you put 2.5 Men in your shit.
I did.
Come
Yeah.
on, man.
You're crazy.
Fire.
That shit weak.
You're crazy. 2.5 Men. 5.
2 men 5.
You got a song to end the
What's up,
series?
cameraman? You got
Not top of the head.
Music love. Music soldier I love.
Okay, I'll roll with that one.
Black love. That's black love.
You want to take us out with that, Joe? I mean, with the J. Want to take us out with that one?
Nah, nigga.
I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna help you out with it.
Straight.
Come on, I promise I got you. I got.
You don't even know what PM done.
Nah, I ain't got that one.
Yeah.
But come on, I got you.
I can't believe you don't know what PM done.
I ain't got
died
that.
without you. Yeah.
Go down there, Jones. Go down there, Jones. I promise I got you down there, Jones.
I did enough singing today. We did Wayne Wonder.
I got late substitution.
Oh no, hell no. Oh no, hell no, boy.
Tweet it with
Never roots. Oh no.
Tweet us some questions throughout the week at Full Sport Press. Don't forget to comment, give us a thumbs up on the YouTube page, on the iTunes page. Please rate and subscribe. More importantly, don't forget to tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
Weezy.
Everything paid for, big baby.
Friend. Jeff.
Camera's always on, bro.
Cameraman. The Revolution will be podcasting. We are out.
Thank you for listening to the Full Sport Press podcast. To catch up on previous episodes, please check out the YouTube page and wherever you find your favorite podcast. Don't forget, tell a friend to tell a friend.
The Revolution will be podcasted.